Hello there, and welcome to Unqualified Opinions. I'm Marko Yerkovich.
And I'm Will Byerman.
And today we're going to be discussing how good are the Utah Jazz. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your own unqualified opinions in the comment section down below. So the topic of today's video, how good are the Utah Jazz? Well, they're first in the Western Conference. They have 6 scorers in double figures: Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic, Rudy Gobert, and Joe Ingles. They are top 5 in almost every defensive category, and they've won 12 of their last 13 games. So this team is on fire, and that has nothing to do with a light schedule. Their schedule's been quite balanced. They've played teams like the Mavericks and the Clippers and the Lakers and the Grizzlies during this stretch. So they've played some really good opponents. So I want to throw it to you, Will, now. You know, they've had a great start. They're playing well. Just like any time the Jazz are playing well, it's because Quinn Snyder is a great coach and he's got his team working together. But how good are they really? What tier of team are they in the NBA?
Short answer, I'd say they're a tier 2 team, Marko. I think they have conference finals potential. I don't think they have NBA finals potential, if that makes sense. I think that regular season wise, they're going to be as good as anyone. They really do remind me of some of our mid 2010s Atlanta Hawks teams with Teague and Horford and Millsap and Korver. You know, they're going to play good team basketball, hyper efficient, great offensive ratings. I mean, they're 5th in offensive rating, 6th in defense, so they can do both. Gobert obviously is an elite defender. They have a little potential to get a bit better. Donovan Mitchell's really kind of upped his production ever since Shaquille O'Neal told him he was not going to be a superstar during a very, very awkward inside the NBA post-game interview. And Bojan Bogdanovic is only shooting 38% right now as he comes back from a wrist injury, and he's generally above 40% as a three-point shooter. So there's some potential for them to get better. And Bojan's caught fire the last couple games. Conley, Mitchell, and Gobert all could be all-stars. This might actually be Conley's year to finally hear his name called for that honor. So I think this is a good team. I think they're a great regular season team. I don't know if I'm willing to buy into them being a postseason contender just yet, Marko.
Yeah, and I really agree with you, especially with the comparisons you drew with this Utah Jazz team and the Atlanta Hawks of the early to mid 2010s. I think that's a great comparison to draw. I think they have great depth, good scoring, and are willing to put full effort in defensively, which some teams maybe like the Lakers right now, or maybe not even a team in the East that is not playing defense at all, like Brooklyn. Utah could beat those teams in the regular season because they're putting in full effort on both sides. But I think then, like what you said, the buck has to stop somewhere, and I agree with you. Depending on how seeding works, I could see them making the conference finals. I'll say this, here's their ceiling. It's the conference finals, but both LA teams have to be on the opposite side of the bracket. I think the only teams better in the West than them right now are the Clippers and the Lakers, at least when it comes to postseason play. I think they're right on par with Denver, and I think it's going to be a race to see who can get that top seed and hopefully get home court advantage or not play those teams until the conference finals. But again, yeah, Utah is better than good. They are great, but it'll still yet to be seen how truly great they are. We think they're about, going to make it maybe to the second round, potentially to the Western Conference Finals in the playoffs. But again, this team is filled with multiple potential all-stars and all defensive players, and Utah is really good this season. All right, well, that is it for today's video. I was Marko Yerkovich, joined alongside by Will Byerman. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave your own unqualified opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.